Sobek, called the Lord of the Waters. Thank you again for stopping in at Nine World Chronicles. I wanted to do a deeper dive on Sobek, who is a figure we recognize as being the crocodile-headed Nether from Kemetic belief systems. Very easy to distinguish deity who we associate with the Nile River. Before we continue, as always, I'm going to ask if you like my videos, please hit that like and subscribe. It is a lot to help me grow the channel. Now, Sobek, beyond being seen as this very fearsome protector of the Nile, has a much deeper meaning in Kemetic belief system. He actually embodies the creative potency of the Nile. The center of his veneration, which was the Fayum Lake, actually represents the creative powers of the cosmos itself. He is most closely tied among all the Nethers with Neith, who in pyramid text inscriptions 308 and 327 are said to be his mother, that he comes directly from her, and that is their relationship. He's also associated to many other consorts and various offsprings who have varying degrees of importance in the cosmology of the Kemetic beliefs. In the pyramid text, there is a section where he is identified with the deceased king, who says he is called green of plume, watchful of face, raised of brow, the rangy one who came forth from the shank and the tail of the great one who is in the sunshine. Now, the great one who is in the sunshine is very important, as this is a direct reference to Neith. She is known by this and mentioned in several other pieces, as she is also shown in a cow form. She has a cow goddess form, and this is from which she comes. That goes on further to talk about the green plume, which refers to the vegetation of the marshes, which is a big area of his domain. Obviously, these areas as well. And he says, I make green the herbage which is on the banks of the horizon, that I may be greened to the eye of the great one who dwells in the field. Now, Sobek in his role also embodies sexual potency. He is said to say, in a stele, I am the lord of semen, who takes women from their husband whenever he wishes. He is described as living in the eastern side of the mountain Baku, upon which the sky rests, is the epithet for this mountain range. And it is said to be a mountain range made purely out of crystals, while Sobek's temple itself is made out of a very rare form of crystal stone. Now, in the coffin text spell 285, he is called the Lord of Water. And in other coffin text spells, including 636, there is a spell that allows the spellcaster to establish his power. And this indicates that the source of his Heka, or magic, is said to be the waters within Sobek. Thus, his role as a part of the magical empowering of beings as well, how they shape the universe. Now, in coffin text spell 628 and also 685, they are said to be beckoning Sobek, Lord of the Winding Waterway, a term which refers to the celestial waterway which souls cross on their journey to the northern sky. Now, in a deeper meaning about the ancient history of Sobek, he is also identified as the double of the Ogdoad gods, and he is seen as the personification of both Hu and Saya, who together combine divine perception and authority. He is said in this analogy to be the one who has taken possession of the sky and the earth, in that he's taking on the roles of both of these deities. And in this way of viewing Sobek, he is seen as a primordial deity, not bound to the same rules of, say, the Pasejet or the Enid, who would come later. From those rules that would govern the universe for them, he is still seen as outside of that. He is said to be the god who transcends the lawful order of the chaos. And one stele from the Eastern Delta refers to him directly as being the wrongdoer. Now, it is said that he makes his home in Ishru, which is a crescent-shaped lake that is said to be sacred. And this was the place where the wandering goddess, the very infamous story about the female deity who was the Eye of Ra, who became angry and left and had to be lured back. That this is the place that her anger was satiated, in its cool waters. So again, we learn a lot more about Sobek, whose meanings seem to get deeper and deeper every time we explore into this netter. As always, if you have more that you want to add to this piece, please do so in the comment section. And again, I'll ask you to hit that like and subscribe and click the notification bell so you know when new videos drop.